Lords of Gaming. La, 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 la.
It's nice to see you, Mr. Big Shot, Captain Downtown.
What's wrong, T?
I've done a deal with the wrong devil, man.
I'm the only man in the history of this town with the hottest gay and straight clubs at the same time, and I'm about to lose everything.
Welcome! Welcome to the party!
Things went a bit crazy and I somehow lost my pads.
Take your life more seriously, baby. Don't be like your father.
Ay, mami, por favor. I know I made mistakes, but things are better now. I mean, how many times we gotta go over this? Money doesn't dance, the money doesn't dance, my friend. Gay Tony? L.O.G's be the king of this town. You are this town.
Hey, my name is Spidey,
And this is Jigsaw.
and welcome to L.O.G, or better known as Lords of Gaming. And today we will be reviewing GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony, for the Xbox 360 and PS... No, I made a mistake, not PS3. Haha, because we get the exclusive shit, bitches, 360. No, I'm joking. PS3 is good, PS3 is good.
You know, as soon as this comes out, people are like, I don't know, it's gonna get PS3. You hate the PS3. You're not a fanboy.
No. I'm a fanboy of not paying $630 for the PS3, but now that it's $299, we're cool. Sony, you rock. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this epic game, Ballad of Gay Tony. You know why? Because Gay Tony, he owns this town, sir.
This is proving that Rockstar can make a DLC and kick most modern games' asses.
Damn right.
Full games cannot deliver what some of Rockstar's DLC delivers. Ballad of Gay Tony is following Luis Lopez, who, unlike the other ones, Johnny and Nico, you are upper class from the beginning. So you get all the high-tech shit. You get to go wherever you want. You get all the islands unlocked immediately, which is really good, because I hated that in GTA where you couldn't go from island to island without setting off the cops. You got these you get to follow your employer, your boss, Gay Tony, on a search for the diamonds. Yes, some of you may be connecting the diamonds from the previous GTA stuff. Yes, it is those diamonds. So they bring the story around, and you get to find out what actually happened. The story is fantastic.
Lost and Damned and 4.
The acting is fantastic. I love this. They always pick great people to write their shit. Yusef is still one of my favorite GTA characters. He's hilarious. They did it in a very San Andreas, over-the-top action style.
Agreed, sir. I mean, speaking about that, yeah, I for one am especially a big fan of the writing, and the dialogue is just so witty and sharp. I mean, when you play it, everything else must be silenced, because what they say is just hysterical. It doesn't even have to pertain to the freaking story, and most of the time it doesn't. It's just either it's relatable and realistic, or it's just so over the top and hilarious. Most of your moments with Luis Lopez just make you care about the character, making him more endearing and all the more badass. And then things that are not really in relation to Luis are just so hysterical that they make you laugh, like that guy Yusef. Anytime he's on screen, you are bound to laugh, because the shit that he just says and the stuff that he does is just part of the ridiculous, over-the-top nature of this game.
Hey, that money!
Bitches! You'll understand that comment and that reference if you play the game. Rest assured, though, he should be one of your favorite characters. But with story aside, gameplay doesn't really change that much between Lost and Damned, and 4 basically remains the same. The duck and cover system, your stamina, your weapons. I mean, the biggest change about this is the over-the-top missions in the story mode and the new weapons you get. The Annihilator now has explosive rounds. Now what do we have? A dodo that shoots missiles?
Buzzard.
Yeah,
It's a little miniature attack helicopter, something you see in Black Hawk Down. You got explosive shotgun rounds, and the overtop missions are what makes this game. I mean, you're fucking riding on top of a train, to steal the front of the train while shooting police helicopters down with this rocket launcher while riding the train. That is epic.
And you have to dodge.
I don't mean in it. I mean on top of the goddamn thing.
And you have to dodge one of them. This is one part where this one motherfucker comes down, and you actually have to duck below the helicopter, turn around, and shoot it as two more come by your side. And that's one mission. That is one mission. The whole thing is like over the top. I mean, I think you start out the game by doing a cage fight and then murdering people. And then you fucking play golf by hitting somebody in the nuts. Steal fucking, what is it? You steal a tank from the sky from another helicopter, comes crashing down, you parachute, and then you take it, and then it's an all-out war with the cops. I mean, this is just some ridiculous shit going back to the days of San Andreas. Whether you love San Andreas or hate it, there's one thing that this game retains from San Andreas, and that's just reality doesn't fucking exist.
And then also you got great stuff like they have a lot of new side missions. You have clubs. I know you hate dancing games and stuff like that, but it's cool. You get to go to the club. You can chill out. You can do club management, which can sound boring. It can be boring, but it's also a blast if you want to relax.
Base
you got
jumping.
cage fighting. Base jumping, fun as shit. You jump off with these. Now you have a parachute. Thank you, Rockstar. My prayers have been answered. And the parachute not only transfers to single player, you get all this shit in multiplayer.
Exactly, dude. And you can fucking be Batman. I love that shit in multiplayer. Just shoot somebody, and then right after everybody's after you, you just jump off of a building. I am the knight. And soar through the sky and hit the parachute and just fly. And this is no sissy parachute too. I mean, you could like literally fly. If you base jump from one building, you could literally fly all across San Andreas until Happiness Island or vice versa. So you get big time air.
Dude, the shit's crazy. But the one thing I do wish that Ballad of Gay Tony had two things. Is the clubs, you can go in all the clubs now, and they're awesome, they're bumping, they're awesome. But I really wish they had people in the clubs and had the awesome techno music playing when you went into the clubs. And the clubs were actually what they were in the single player. GTA's never done that really in their multiplayer, where they have people inside the buildings you visited in the single player, which is something I would have really liked to do, is go in as a group in the club, dance around, and then just shoot somebody. Something else is, when you play online, you can only have episodic guns. You can't have all the guns from the previous GTA in that game type.
That was pretty much
which is sad because we don't have rocket launchers. We have explosive shotguns. And rocket launchers matches have always been our staple. But like multiplayer chases, they added a bunch of new vehicles, new cars. You now got the Buzzard. You got new weapons. You got a new story that'll last you. God, it lasted me 3 weeks to beat the game with all the extra shit because I wanted to complete it. Then you have a new thing, which is a mission tracker. You go back and get like 80%, and you can go back and try to get higher on. You get scores now on your missions. The game includes everything that you would want in a DLC and better. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get flack. This game is better than Left 4 Dead 2.
That's not saying much. That's not saying much, sir. All you gotta do is make an effort to be better than Left 4 Dead 2. But I mean, yeah, it is pretty epic. Despite, I would even say that it almost exhibits full price game. I mean, it surpasses 20 hours if you want to do 100%. I mean, but despite, you know, the epicness, it does have a few of its downfalls. Like I said, I mean, like Jigsaw said, you can't play with all the weapons. There are some, like, ridiculous or pointless missions that are kind of really fucking difficult. Like, there's one dancing mission, and not only is it redundant, but it tends to be a little annoying. And although the story is pretty strong, a hell of a lot more stronger than Lost and Damned, it has a more likable character in Luis Lopez and Gay Tony. The ending was a little lackluster. I mean, it wasn't boring or whatever, but it's just like the rest of the game was so over the top and insane that you get this last mission and you're just like, that's it? It kind of like, it failed. That and you don't want it to stop, which is probably a testament to how well the game was made with all those missions prior.
I was praying it was going to be as long as GTA 4. I didn't want it to stop. I was having way too much fun.
See, there you go. Nico's mission was like 20 parts. And that's the thing. This mission, dude, I didn't even notice it was the end of the mission. Like, it was so easy. I don't know if that's a testament to playing it so much that I just became good at it, or all of us have, or if it was just that the mission just wasn't that good. Who knows? But nonetheless, the game is still strong. The multiplayer is still insane. Gives you the free roaming ability to do whatever the hell you want. Would you agree?
Also, one more quick thing, completely forgot, they added more music for your radio.
Oh yes. They didn't add anything to talk radio, unfortunately, but the music tracks are even stronger than ever. So now you have an obscene amount of music to play through when you count the game and both DLCs. So to not get this game is to simply not like games or not like GTA in general.
GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Say 4.5 out of 5 because he owns this town.
No, get this goddamn game.
Sucker. Alright, we'll catch you next time.
Maybe we'll have money.